Right now, my brain is saturated in dopamine. Let me explain. Fern doesn't just eat spicy flies, she also eats ants, because why wouldn't you have the legged version of a spicy fly? Today it is my honor and privilege to announce that Fern has officially passed her public access test, meaning she is now a certified service dog. And I am one smitten dog dad right now. I have been training Fern every day, every single day, since she was 8 weeks old, and today was the day where we sat the test. She absolutely aced it. It took a massive amount of man hours to get her to this stage. She is an incredibly young dog and she still has a little bit to learn, but the training that I was able to provide her with the assistance of some just beautifully amazing and generous people allowed her to get to this point, and it's made all the difference in my life. So I just wanted to say thank you to every single person who has been involved in this process. And not that Fern's ever going to get to watch this properly, but congratulations, Fernie. You did it. You did it. You may have noticed on my channel that I don't do sponsorships. I don't do them. You've never seen a mobile game app on my show. You've never seen anything for a flashlight or a torch, as we call them here in Australia. You have not seen a single piece of sponsored advertising on my channel, and that's because no brand that has contacted me fits in with my ideology and why I do it. I am not here to make money. I have literally turned down $4,000 brand deals for the last 3 years weekly. But that has slightly changed because I got one hell of a phone call. Before I go any further, I want to talk about integrity. Integrity is exactly what I just said. It is holding a core set of values that you put above things like money. You do it because you have a belief system in something bigger than yourself. My core set of beliefs really center around betterment. I am a huge proprietor and believer in that you have the ability to make yourself better than what you currently are, especially if you're in a situation where you feel powerless. And this has come from me doing my own personal self-development. What doesn't fit in is someone offering me a few $1,000s to try and get you guys to download a mobile phone game. What doesn't fit in is people trying to get me to sell products. I hate that. Therefore, when I got this phone call, one of the first questions out of my mouth was, does this lock me in to you only? The freedom to create videos how I create them is the most important thing to me on my channel, because that allows me to have an authentic voice, a voice that isn't clouded by money, it isn't clouded by physical personal gain, and it gives me the opportunity to genuinely connect with the people who watch my videos. You know that I'm not bullcrapping you when I bring up a product and say, hey, this is great, because on the other hand, I've got 10 products that I've said, hey, these aren't so good. And what transpired was an incredibly long conversation about all that stuff I just mentioned in great detail. They literally said, we don't care if you use our competitors' products, we don't care how you utilize what we're going to give you, we just want you to make the videos you are currently making because we think you are a great representation of what this hobby is all about. And to hear that from a world-known, world-renowned brand about my own content meant the world to me. On a business level, which is rare, corporations don't normally look past things like profit. Therefore, I promise you I am not going to be ramming this brand down your throat telling you to go out and buy it. I don't care what you use. I don't even think they really care what you use, as long as you guys are conducting yourselves in a way that shows our hobby for what it is. It is a fantastic opportunity for people to reconnect not only with our native bushlands, but also a community that is generally quite supportive and open-minded to things such as PTSD. One of the most amazing things to me was the conversation we had about just that. They emphasized their want and desire to help me do more talks around PTSD, depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions. That means giving me a greater platform to be able to do this and therefore reaching more people and potentially helping change some people's lives who don't have that support network around them. And for that, I was very happy to jump on board with MindLab. Now, to be completely clear about this, MindLab called me. I didn't put forward anything. I didn't contact them. I didn't ask for anything. I have never sought out a brand sponsorship from anyone. So when they call you and say that we believe in the same core values as you and we're going to give you an open platform, or we don't care if you use macro detectors or Nocta detectors or Garrett or whatever, we just want you to keep making videos that you're making, and we want to be able to give you a platform to do your voice around PTSD and the mental health side of things. I was going to take that deal. And I wanted to make this video to explain my position to all of you guys, because again, that's part of the integrity that I want to bring to this channel. There's no money involved in this deal at all. They did give me a GPX 6000, which is incredibly generous. There's no way I could afford that detector on my own, and as you've seen from several videos I've already released, it's killing it on these gold fields, so I'm incredibly thankful for that. So I guess this is a really long-winded way of me saying I am now officially a detexpert. That's a hard word to say. If you try to say detexpert really fast, you'll come up with some really cool sentences. I'm sure you guys may have a whole bunch of questions, and if you do, please leave them in the comments below, because I would love to read them and possibly address them either in video format, or hopefully I'll be able to write back to some of you. I'm going to leave it right there for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this little update video. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I think this partnership is going to bring amazing things in the future, not only for the PTSD and mental health side of things, but the prospecting community in general, because it means that we're going to have a platform to be able to do much bigger talks around keeping prospecting open for all people right across Australia and indeed the world. And it's going to help build that community of respect and generosity that I know so many of my followers are known for. Alright guys, please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. Peace, and I'm out.